how lockdown measures and guideline COVID-19 impacts refugees and asylum seekers in my community. The conventional approach to assist refugees in developing nations has been to place them in rural settlement where they subsist on food rations given by the international community through the World Food Programme Organization. The humanitarian reluctance hinges on the practicability of the options and the fear of encouraging flight to Kampala. Therefore, the government of Uganda and UNCR always justify this through local policies of not distributing food, majority of other supports to Kampala as urban center. As a result, refugees who are living in Kampala have special humanitarian needs resulting from their legal status and the fact that most of them have been impoverished by the circumstances that forced them to flee their homes and leave their material wealth behind. Both refugees and asylum seekers are facing several problems such as lack of accommodation, food, or medical assistance during this COVID-19 lockdown in Kampala. Shelter in Kampala remains a daunting task that refugees and asylum seekers grapple with on day-to-day basis. The lockdown guidelines and measures have totally worsened the situation because they don't have revenues. First of all, asylum seekers receive no assistance from UNCR, which, according to the senior protection officer, does not consider them as persons of concern until their status has been ascertained. An asylum seeker called me on phone and let me know that she received a prescription from hospital. Reaching the pharmacies, she had no 50,000 as a cost. Therefore, as an executive director, I just sent the money through the mobile money where she was served. This is an impact of the COVID-19 because there are no transactions. Some refugees engaged in petty trades. This is the daily basis needs lookout as hustlers. They have no access to their customers and client. Therefore, their pocket have been emptied, and at home it's a day-to-day crisis. And the majority of the refugees and asylum seekers, not even them, even the most vulnerable person in the community, don't have enough food, don't have enough day-to-day cash where they can subsist and respond to their basic needs. And they always call, they have worry about how they are going to face the tomorrow future. The needs which we want as a refugee-led organization, such that we can be proactive to these COVID-19 issues, the food items, we need also first aids and soaps, cash flow which can support the organization to support the emergency of these asylum seekers and refugees, not only them, but also to extend them to the most vulnerable people in my community. So we have the policies which we want to formulate to forward ahead such that we can go on to channel food items, first aid medication, and rent support packages for the most refugee needs. 2, to support women as who will be most economic